Hello, welcome back. We have stored some of the response JSON data into our database for further usage in the last video. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can load the response data into our data analysis tool, Pandas. And we can also store some more information into our database for the further usage. So let's dive into our notebook again. I probably want to rerun all those cells. Here we have a create table and insert function over here. So I may want to drop the Weibo data table so that we can redo all those stuff again. Okay, dropped out. Now we can rerun all those cells. Okay, I believe the Weibo data has been created. Okay, with the data. Alright. Now let's try to load the response data into our Pandas as a data frame. So here we can say Weibo data frame is equal to pd.read.json. And here we're going to say status data. We need to dump out this status data out from the JSON. As we can see, we want to get the data inside of the status level. So we need to dump out from the JSON file. So JSON dumps. So we can just simply copy over here. Now we can have a quick look at the data frame. Okay, it's pretty easy, huh? We can load this data into our Pandas data frame. But here, as you can see, we have some messy data in some column like annotations, maybe some other column like, for example, comments, and also users as well. Because as we can see, user is a dictionary or a JSON inside of the Weibo, so it would be a little bit messy if we just put all this information into a single column. So what we should do, here we take the annotation as an example. So we can actually do in this way, annotations, maybe say data is equal to the Weibo data frame, and get the annotation column, because inside of this each element in this column it's a list. So we just take one of the element as an example. I will get the first one and dump out the data. So here I will use JSON.dump function again. And now we can use annotation. Maybe I just copy this word to save some type. So data frame is equal to pandas read JSON and annotation data. And we can have a quick look at the data frame as well with the head. Let's have a look. As you can see, we can also pass this list into our data frame, but here is just one element over here, or two, sorry. And we can also have a quick look at the users as well. Here user also a dictionary, as I mentioned earlier. We can just print the user column out. So we can do in this way, Weibo data frame and user. As you can see, here is a dictionary. So what if we want to get those kind of data from the data frame and insert them into our database for further usage? Here we can we can copy from the user Weibo table because it's pretty much similar. So we can save some time. Okay, here I'm going to say this is a user. I'm going to say this is a table user. Let's see which kind of data we want to install to our database. ID for definitely, name, the location, the description, and create it out. So let's get all of them. Let's go to here. We're going to say name, street is enough, and then location. For location, street is enough. So we can also add more column, and here we're going to say this is a description. Now after we've done all the things, maybe it's a little bit messy on top of here, so maybe I will rerun all those cells to make it more clear. Restart and rerun, or before rerun I need to drop out the Weibo. Otherwise, when we try to recreate the table, it will have some error. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 12. Seems it's already successfully created. Let's refresh. We have user table over here, and it's empty for now. So the next step, we're going to insert the information into the table. So here I will add another cell and define a function to insert the user information. So I also copied from Weibo insert function so that we can save some time. I'm going to say this is user, and the parameter also user, and here I'm going to say user table. I would not need this for loop anymore, since I will show you another interesting function to do that. Sorry, I need to keep this commit over here, and let's replace those Weibo into user ID, and we will have a name in the second column. And here is user, and this third column is location, and we also have a description. Let's copy one of the column. Description. Now let's try to run this define file. Okay, so far so good. So now here we call this function now. So in this time we just use the Weibo data frame instead of the JSON file itself. So we can say the user column, and then apply function, and we're going to parse the user, insert user over here. This function is a very special function. It's more like a for loop. This function means that it will iterate all the elements in the user column of this data frame and pass them into this function. Let's try to do this way so that we can get rid of some useless information printed out. Okay. Seems we have already successfully inserted the data into our database. So let's refresh this table. As you can see, we have already successfully inserted all the data into our database. Okay, so we got user ID, name, location, description, and created art. Probably the register time. I think that's all for this in this video, and see you in the next video.